Today, I'm going to be showing you a white hat SEO technique that I've been using to help me increase my referring domains by 553% in just 1 year. Hi everyone, my name's Itamar Blauer. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any future SEO videos. Have you ever stopped to think why you're not getting as many backlinks as you might have expected? And the truth of the matter is, it's not just you who's trying to build links out there, it's thousands of other people trying to build the same links as you are. And if you really want to have success with your link building, you're going to have to do something different, and that is what I'm going to be showing you today. This video is all about how I use the teammate technique, and this is something I've used not just to get more backlinks and more traffic, but also I've managed to build strong relationships with webmasters online, which is massively helpful for anyone in digital marketing. So like I said, using the teammate technique, my referring domains went up by 553% in 1 year, and also certain blog posts have had backlinks pouring in within a matter of weeks. The best part is you can do this for your site, whether it's brand new or if it's well established, and there's only 3 steps to the teammate technique, and I'll be covering them right now. Step number 1 of the teammate technique is to create content that confirms your expertise. We all know that you need great content to do well on Google, and Google continues to favor websites whereby the content is actually written about experts in that field. So the problem many people have is if your content doesn't actually imply that you are an expert in your field and doesn't add great value to your audience, you're going to have a little to no chance of actually building links to it. And great content gives people a reason to trust you, and trust is a very important thing when it comes to building relationships online and also building backlinks. So let's assume that you've got a great piece of content that is expertly written. Now you're ready to move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is to find websites with content/knowledge gaps. And this is the most important part about finding website prospects, because most people will just look for websites that have written about similar topics to them. But if those websites have already written great content, why would there be a need to want to link to your content as well if they've already covered it so comprehensively? And spoiler alert, they're not going to. So the solution is about finding websites that have gaps which you can fill, because again, remember, you've got content that portrays you as an expert. You've got something that they don't that you can help them with. So an example would be with my YouTube SEO guide. I've written about how using cards and end screens can be a great way to increase audience retention. Now, I would look for websites that have written about YouTube SEO but haven't mentioned cards or end screens. And so you can use Google search operators to do this, such as the example you can see on your screen now. And then this can filter out all the results. So I have a list here ready to go of websites that have written about my topic but haven't included specific points or themes within that topic that I can go in and add value to. And you can do this for any topic of your choice that you've written about. And the great thing about this approach is that you're guaranteed to have value that you can add to that piece of content and to that webmaster. So now that we've got great content and we've got a list of prospects, it's time for step 3, which is to reach out like a teammate. And what I mean by this is it's not your typical outreach emails where you're asking for a link straight away by talking about how great your content is, because let's face it, that's what the majority of people do when they send email outreach. So instead of screaming that my content's the best, you're essentially putting your focus on the other person. And because you already know from step 2 that you've got value that you can add, people will be more receptive, and they will also appreciate you more because you are trying to help them fill any kind of knowledge or content gaps that they have. So to give you an example of the type of outreach you can do, here's a template that I was using and tailoring each time I sent out outreach. As you can see, I'm not asking for a link, and more importantly, I'm trying to fill in gaps that that piece of content has. And I do this in a way that shows that I've engaged with that content, I've engaged with that person in the sense that, well, they've already written about this topic, so most likely they're going to be interested in it regardless, which means it's much easier for me to get a response from them, especially if they see that there's something that they might have missed that I, as the teammate, can help them resolve and assist them into them improving that piece of content so it's as good as it can be. And I had loads of different responses by using this type of outreach template, including people hopping on calls with me where I've helped people with that content or with their websites in general. And some people even just asked me a bunch of questions about SEO, but it doesn't matter. These people appreciated having a teammate there to be able to assist them and help them reach their goal and making sure that their content, their website, their processes are as good as they can be. And of course, I managed to get some great links with this technique, and my organic visibility has also been increasing steadily from the past year. And mind you, this was a fresh website with virtually nothing on it in the first couple of months. So these results you can get for your website, and the teammate technique is definitely something that has gotten me some of the best links that I've ever built. But not only that, it's given me more visibility, and also I've managed to build relationships that can help me in the future, whether it's getting more links in the future, branching out on my network, and all of this will help scale my visibility much more as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love to hear from you in the comments. If you utilize the teammate technique, let me know how it worked for you, because it's something that's definitely helped me, and also when I've applied this to other SEO projects and clients. So thank you very much for watching this video. I've been Itamar Blauer, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, you've reached the end of this video, but don't worry, there's plenty more great content that you can watch right now. All you have to do is click one of the 2 video links on the left side of the screen. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on future uploads.